If you are having an issue with your Hyperliquid order, then maybe the error could be that your API key on Hyperliquid has simply expired. So it says error placing order on Hyperliquid, and to see what exactly the exchange said, you have to scroll all the way to the right side. And as you can see here, the response from the exchange was this: user or API wallet with this address does not exist. In Hyperliquid, as you can see, the API key is not here. And by the way, I'm here on More and API, and here the API key should show up, and it doesn't show because it has expired. But don't worry, you can recreate this API key, and that's the reason for this video here. So simply copy this address here where it says it does not exist. So let's make it exist by copying it into this field over here instead of generating a new one, right? And then here we say SIGNUM, okay? Just so that we know that this key that we create is for SIGNUM. And then simply authorize API wallet, make sure it has 180 days validity because that's the maximum, and then authorize it. Ta-da! We have a new API key, which is actually the old API key, but it is now valid longer, right? You can see here, it's valid until this date. And now when going back to SIGNUM and placing an order, for example, a long order here, then in this case, it will work. Let's wait for the order to come in. And as you can see here, order performed successfully. And also when we scroll up, we can see we now have a 2x long position. Great. So it worked out fine. One more thing is that the API wallet address is also shown here on the top of your bot. So you can simply copy it from here and paste it here into the Hyperliquid interface to create the key. But keep in mind, while the key still exists, even though let's say it will be invalid tomorrow, yeah, then it will give you an error because it already exists. Okay, so there's no way to extend it. But what you can do is you can simply delete it, right? You can remove it. And after you removed it, simply create it again with 180 days validity, and that will work fine. And now you have another 180 days, 6 months of peace. And you do not have to delete your bot in SIGNUM or do anything like that. Just the only thing you need to do is to do something on Hyperliquid, right? On SIGNUM, you don't have to change anything. It will continue working fine. And now, because I don't really want to have this position open, let me go here to the manual tab and close the position. And then we're done. Order performed successfully. And as well, the position is now gone. So we're all good. And this is the way to recreate Hyperliquid API keys. I hope it helped you, and I'll see you in the next one.